guys, my name is Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing the end of the year book tag. I cannot even believe that is nearing the end of the year. It still feels like the middle of the year for me, but we are getting into Thanksgiving, which as you guys see this video today, it is Thanksgiving currently in the US, and December is right around the corner. This is one of those videos that I see a lot of people do near the end of the year, and so I figured I would just sort of jump on the bandwagon. So let's do this. It looks like we have 6 questions, and the first one is, are there any books that you started this year that you still need to finish? So, off the top of my head, I have 2 different books. One is going to be Sparrow Hill Road by Seanan McGuire. This was a book that I started in October, and I was really enjoying it. It's all about this girl named Rose who ended up being killed in like the 1950s, I believe, and so she is a like hitchhiking ghost. My biggest issue with continuing this story was the fact that this is more of an anthology story collection about this one character. Near the middle to the end, so part of where I stopped, it did sort of start to have more continuity between the stories, but it definitely starts off at the beginning as more of individual stories, and so I found it very easy to actually put down and sort of forget about, and then I just never finished it by the end of October. This is definitely one where I'm on page 188, and there's 322 pages it looks like in here, so I'm definitely more than halfway done with this, and I think I should really finish it before the year is up. The second one I have is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. This is one that I believe I also started reading in like September or October, but I just never really got into the story. This is one that didn't seem to grab my interest very quickly. There were a few different issues with the pacing of the story, and so I only got to page 111, and I don't know if this is one that I'm actually going to end up finishing this year. If you guys like this book and want me to continue, please let me know down below, because I am not too sure about this one. The second question is, do you have an autumnal book that you would like to transition to the end of the year? So for me, autumn definitely goes through November, and then December, January, and February are the winter months. I guess we're trying to figure out if there's any book that I feel is autumn related, maybe, that I am probably not going to finish this month that I want to bring into December. For that one, I ended up picking Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Young. This is a book that I actually just received in the November Owl Crate box, and even though this is not necessarily an autumnal read, I know I'm not going to get to it this month, but I really would like to finish this by the end of the year. I am super excited for this one. It was one of my more highly anticipated reads for the year, and so I'm probably going to end up reading it next month. Question number 3 is there a new release you are still waiting for? And I know a lot of the releases seem to release within the last couple months, especially for YA, but there is one big one that I am definitely still waiting for, and that is going to be Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. I am completely ready for this final book in the Dark Artifices trilogy. There's anticipation, there's nervousness, there is a whole lot going on with me, but I absolutely love her books, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. Question number 4, what are 3 books you would like to read by the end of the year? I think I'm going for a bit of a cop-out on this one, mostly because I don't have full reading plans for December, but I definitely want to get through the Lord of the Rings trilogy by the end of the year. This is one that I had on my TBR for November, and as it's looking with my TBR, I might not finish all 3 of them by the end of the month. However, I really am due for a reread. I first read these books in 8th grade, and I have read them multiple times since then, but I haven't read them within the last, I want to say, 2 to 3 years, and it's time. I absolutely love them and this world, as you can probably see by how beat up my copies are. But I would love to finish these books by the end of this year. Question 5 is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? For this one, I have no idea. There have been quite a few books that I have read that I feel like I enjoyed more than I thought I was going to. However, I usually don't read books that I'm not really going to enjoy. And again, like I said, I don't really have any plans on specific books to read by the end of the year. So for this one, I am completely drawing a blank. If you guys have any suggestions on your favorite books that you read this year, or anything that you think I should pick up and try because it just like blew your minds, let me know in the comments down below, because I have absolutely no idea. I always go into books hoping they're going to be my new favorite, and I have quite a few for this year, so I have high hopes for the rest of my reading for this year. And question number 6, have you already started making reading plans for next year? I have not. I haven't even made reading plans for December of this year. I feel like I'm usually one to go more with my reading tastes, because I do sometimes have a varied want, I guess I want to say, for what I read. Sometimes I'm fully into fantasy or sci-fi, and then other times I really just want contemporary. I go based on how I'm feeling. The only plans I can probably say is that there are some books that have sequels and things like that that are coming out next year. Like I know Wayward Son by Rainbow Rowell is going to be coming out, and I am super excited for that one. And so those are definite ones that I'm going to want to pick up, and most likely also reread the previous books in the series. But besides that, I don't think I have any reading plans or goals yet. I am definitely a procrastinator, especially in that area. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you would like to see more videos. I do have videos up every Monday and Thursday, so I will see you then. Bye!